Day 22 of the entrepreneur, and I got a little message for you. And it's about people who say can't. You know what I think about that? You know what? Fuck your can't. Look, I was talking to this girl the other day. She said, I want to be a singer. And I asked, well, why aren't you doing something? She said, well, you know, I can't right now. I said, can't? What do you mean you can't? She was like, oh, I can't because I don't have anything written down. I said, written down? This is the same type of shit I see in entrepreneurship. People making up all these excuses of why they can't do something. So I told her, you know what if you went and wrote a verse a day? Just a verse a day. Even if it was shit, you would at least get in the habit of writing. You'd be doing something so you'd have something to put out. I have met rappers who literally learned how to mix and master their own music just so they could put music out so they wouldn't be waiting for somebody to put their content out. And the shit is actually really good, but they wasn't sitting around saying they can't. When I first started off in business, I was sitting around going through phone books, random people, calling them up day after day, rejection after rejection after brutal rejection, because I was like, shit, I'm not gonna be waiting around for something to come to me. Now, I didn't get just a bunch of business, but it taught me how to do business in a better way, and I started moving forward. But I wasn't sitting around saying I can't. Let me guess, the same excuses you have as everybody else. You know what, I don't have the time, I don't have the money, I don't have the resources, I don't have the investors, I don't have the support system, my family's not around me, I don't have a graphic designer, I don't have a web artist, I don't have anybody to make my logo. All this shit I hear people saying all the time in a world right now where there's all kind of ways you can learn to do this shit at the current moment. Right now, you go on YouTube or something, learn how to do all that shit, but you're really serious about being an entrepreneur. But that's the whole thing. People sitting around saying can't. You know what? Fuck your can't. This is the thing. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I always talk about massive action, because like I said, my favorite book, Ironwood, there's a quote that says, the king is the man who can. If you're sitting around saying you can't, you're never going to accomplish shit. People are talking about, you know what? I'm a perfectionist. I'm a perfectionist. You're not a fucking perfectionist. You're a procrastinator. Because you're sitting in the back, not doing shit, while the person who's not procrastinating, who's not trying to be a quote-unquote perfectionist, if there was such a thing ever, they're putting shit out and they're making stuff happen, but they're not sitting around saying what they can't do. And this is what the entrepreneur is about ending all the procrastination, about ending all the bullshit, about ending all the excuses and actually taking action to get to where you want to be in life. That's what massive action is going to do in your life. So, if you want to stop procrastinating, stop making these excuses, and stop saying what you can't do, I want you to go right now to I'mAnActionTaker.com and sign up for the entrepreneur, because that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be making shit happen. It's Massive Action Monday. Talk to you tomorrow.